And now we move on to the representatives of the Waterloo Business Park, and is it South Park Corporation as well? Is that right? Are they together? Yep. Hamish Clark.
Okay, sure. Change the slides. This one? Left and right. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity to talk to the submission that we made. Unfortunately, Gary, who is representing South Park, can't make it. So he sends his apologies, so it'll just be me talking. So I'm the development manager for Waterloo, and this submission relates to the annual plan for Horsville Junction Road extension, effectively a piece of work that we've been working with the council over a number of years. And it was identified a few years ago, but never actually got into the plan. And so that's what we're supporting. So a little bit about Waterloo. It's a commercial development out at Islington, covers 114 hectares. And our vision is basically creating a industrial space, commercial development. And we've worked over a period of time, some careful sort of design and attention to detail, so the people that actually go there enjoy the space, and also over time they'll see the benefit of that through obviously appreciation of the property. If I go to the next slide. So we have created this as a part of a master plan process. It is 114 hectares, and effectively you've got some fairly major roads that this piece of land sits within. So you've got Pound Road, it connects with Main South Road at the bottom corner through the Barters Road. That piece that's actually quite a difficult one to get out onto, I don't know if this will reach. To get out onto the Main South Road, which is a bit of a pain, but we're doing some work with NZTA to improve that. But so Pound Road up to the airport, and Waterloo Road at the moment runs along by the railway line, and in the future will actually come into the subdivision. And this is work that we've been working with the council as we develop this site. Now, Horsville Junction Road effectively is the top road, and it is coming down, and there is a missing piece to it, and that's basically what we're talking about. So if we talk a little bit about what is actually happening in the business park, or what we're trying to create. So if we run through those numbers there, when the development is completed, we see there's probably potential for 100 businesses, 5,000 employees. The built space would probably be, that's probably close to 45 hectares of built space. We're doing it over various stages, 4 stages. We've got stages 1 and 2 underway at the moment. And part of this is also creating that environment where it's not just a large industrial tract of land, but actually because you're sitting in that location, you're going to need amenity. And so whether that's parks or some shops, as far as some retail or restaurants, cafes, and all the things that you need in a slightly peripheral kind of location. So, and we're also getting approaches for local community situations for sports and recreation, and combining all of that. So we're really looking to enhance the experience, I guess you'd say. So this plan doesn't particularly well show it. So this just gives you an idea of where it's sitting. So I guess where all of the connection points join up is where the Waterloo Business Park is. So distance to the airport, roughly 10 k's, 10 minutes. CBD, 20 minutes, and out to the port. And as I was saying, it's really, this is this connection point. So what we're basically supporting is a change to Horsville Junction Road, which now, if you see where the words are on that, it runs up to that right-hand point where the railway line is, and it's a fairly poor driving experience, I guess would be a nice way to put it, as far as, so you're running large vehicles through residential locations, so there's all the issues with safety, disruption to those residents, and pollution, and just the road not being able to handle that kind of traffic. And when this was put out through the consultation process, we actually talked to a lot of those residents in that area, and it was amazing the feedback that we got back as far as, you know, that they just thought this was a fantastic idea, and so I'm guessing that a number of those have also made submissions. And really, you see a lot of congestion at that point as well, and what this will do is speed all of that up by taking it out of that residential location. So this is what is proposed. Effectively, it gives a straight shot of Causewell Junction Road, basically, which can go from Pound Road, and then you'll be able to get straight onto the motorway back into town. So you've got the connectivity of this site as far as the Pound Road, Main South Road, basically back into town. And so this shows that overall, so that pink purpley one is this whole connection from Pound Road right through to the existing Horswell Junction Road. And so we're really just supporting the plan, the amendment to the plan. So that's that. Effectively, the main points is the improved connectivity, improved road safety, the redirection of that heavy traffic out of those residential areas into a park environment where we've actually worked with the City Council over the time that we've developed and planned this. So we've worked closely with the traffic engineers within council to actually achieve that internal network. And really this is the piece that needs to complete the puzzle. So that's basically where we're sitting. Thank you.
Jimmy?
One question regarding to you mentioned earlier has been engaged with the local community, except the local sports club or maybe some of the resident, individual resident. Have you been to engage with the kind of Templeton Resident Association, Gilbert Thorpe's Resident Association, or maybe Wigan Resident Association or not?
Gilbert Thorpe's and Yoldhurst. So I met with the chairman of the Gilbert Thorpe's one recently, and he was up to speed, I believe, with what was happening, and so didn't have any feedback that was a problem.
I suggest probably consider the Templeton Resident Association, right, because that's in the connection, join the area, especially pass through the Pouncey Road.
Yeah, and I guess that's the point. There's a number of major roads that are that piece of land sits within. So totally understand what you're saying. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions? No? Very good. Thank you very much. The